What's up, babe? No, no, I'm just gonna do another movie review. It's on Smile. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's just that it's. I mean, October's over. Went saw a lot of scary movies, so yeah, I think just a little bit in my head. That's all. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Look, I don't worry about me. Everything's gonna be good. Okay, all right. I'll let you go. Really, I gotta do this. All right, see ya. Screw it. Just hit the intro. I'll just say this. If you actually walked out of this movie theater with a creepy ass smile just like what I just saw in the restroom right now, I'm a little bit concerned about you. But if you haven't already, Smile is one of the recent horror films to come out this past year, and right now I just googled what happens when someone smiles at you, and here's what it says. Several scientists have noticed that when someone smiles at us, the part of our brain that controls feelings of reward is activated. Yes, you've read it right. If we receive a smile, we may feel like we have been given a beautiful prize. I hope it means by a good movie because what I just walked out of this theater was the second best horror film of this year. The film stars Sosie Bacon as this therapist who witnesses a tragic suicide of one of her patients, and afterwards she starts experiencing the same symptoms that her patient was feeling as well, where she's being followed by this entity that disguises itself as multiple people with this creepy smile, and it just follows her everywhere she goes. And with this new nightmare of reality getting worse and worse every day, the only possibility of her defeating it is to actually conquer her traumatized past. And here I thought I was going to walk into another Truth or Dare movie, because if anyone remembers that god-awful film that involved a creepy smile. But no, this one's actually a good film. Everyone in this film does give off a great performance, especially the lead actress, Sosie Bacon. I didn't even know that she was the daughter of Kevin Bacon, but it's nice to see another second-generation actor to come aboard. Here she starts off as this very mentally strong person because she's a psychiatrist. She knows the difference between reality and fiction. Although it is told that she does have a few skeletons in her closet, she doesn't let that really bother her at the very beginning of the film. But then just this one horrific day just spirals this character into just this plate of madness and anxiety, and it just spirals out of control. Also, the jump scares in this film are very effective, and I've even seen this film twice, and even while watching it the second time, I still had to cover my eyes, even though I was completely aware of when the jump scares or the terrifying moments were going to happen. Yeah, that's how it actually got to me. But why do I actually say that this is the second best horror film of the year? Because this film's not original. We have seen this film in lots of other horror films, such as The Ring and It Follows. It pretty much follows the same format. And I think that's the problem about this film, is that it lacked originality. Of course, it was scary, it was intense, I felt uncomfortable. There were multiple times that I actually wanted to leave the theater, but that is a whole different story for another video I can talk about personal-wise. The very beginning of this film really does start off as this very psychological horror film. You're actually questioning if everything is taking place within this character's mind, or if it's just really real entity and it's supernatural and all that. And I think that's where it actually lost me within the second act. Within this first part of the movie, I was heavily invested, but it really should have taken a deeper diver approach towards this film, something similar towards The Babadook. Now, if you've not seen The Babadook, I'm not going to spoil it for you. All I'm just going to say is this film should have heavily taken an approach at being a metaphorical representation of mental illness and dealing with trauma. Not only do I think that's actually much more original, but it's actually much more relatable towards a lot of people, and I think that's what would have made it more effective. And also, I'm not a real big fan within the third act. It just straight up became just a horror film, and I didn't think it lived up to its full potential within this film. That's the problem about this film. It didn't live up to its full potential, and it's not original. But is it a bad movie, though? No, it's not. It's got great performances, very effective jump scares. It actually could have been the best horror film, better than Barbarian. I can actually see it topping Barbarian, but the thing is, that's the problem. It just came up short. I just recently found out that this movie was not supposed to be released in theaters, but streaming on Paramount Plus. So yeah, that kind of actually explains the bad CGI in this film. If they actually had more money, I would not, complain about it. But because it did, and it's released in theaters, that's the part I gotta complain about. But if you still want to give it a shot, then be my guest. And I mean, will it make you smile? If you do, I mean, good for you. I don't know what's gonna make you smile about this film, but I guess. So for a final score, I'm gonna give Smile a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Look forward to more movie reviews to come along in the future. Anyways, if you haven't already, subscribe here to the channel for more content. And until then, I'll see you next time. Alright, where's the script? Okay, introduction, synopsis, good. Mental illness, good. Performances, driven into madness, jump scares. Not original. Ending of the film, bad CGI. Turning into a supernatural film, that's funny. I think we all should be